So that gives you time to practice and to change the panda story a little bit. And because there's a couple like I said, that was a tough story because until I read what you wrote, I just listened to you speaking, and it was a little difficult following your story. So when I read it, I was a little surprised that I that I understood what you were talking about. Okay, so we got that taken care of. Okay,
Yes.
okay. Now my next question was, why did you send me the story about the testicles?
Yeah. Uh, because I want to know what exactly I pronounce. Yeah. I want to had a comment or review around my accent. Yeah.
Your accent, but why did you do three stories? I mean, that's a lot to do. I know you're studying every day to learn this, and I don't want to break your bubble. I don't want to discourage you,
Yeah.
but you know it. You only have 2 months to to learn this, and that's. I know your English ability, and but preparing for IELTS takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of preparation, a lot of practice, and it takes somebody that can teach you or work with you 2 to 3 times a week.
Yes.
And I can't do that. And I don't know if you have another friend or somebody that can help you, or I don't know if you have any finances to maybe pay a person, a friend that you have that has taken the IELTS exam that can help you 2 or 3 times a week,
Yeah.
because it takes that amount of work to do this IELTS exam properly. 6.5 is doable. It's a lot of people are satisfied with 6.0.
Yeah.
6.5 is required at most universities to get into a university, or even a good job. And Nam, he spent over a year besides the time him and I prepared. But we probably worked, I would say, at least 6 to 8 months, 2, 3 times a week, practicing his speaking, his writing, and his pronunciation. And he got a 6.5, I think, the first time. He didn't like it. And so he ended up with an 8-point score on his last exam. And then he was okay. He was satisfied with that. But he worked really, really hard to get an 8 point. And he got an 8.5 on his speaking, but he got a 7.5 on his writing, I think. So it brought his score, his average down to 8 points. But that's really, I don't know anybody else that has gotten an 8 point. That's a really good score. So I'm just letting you know that it's hard work, but I know you can do it.
Yeah.
You,
Okay.
you work real hard, you try real hard, and I'll guide you. I'll try to help you as much as I can, but I can't be your teacher.
Yes.
Okay?
Okay.
So I don't, like I said, I'm trying to give you recommendations and suggestions. And are you going to be at home until you take your IELTS exam?
Yeah. I'm going home.
Okay, so you're going to be there, and do you live in a small town or a big town?
Small town.
So you're kind of like a farmer town.
Yes.
Okay, so there's not a lot of resources for people to help you that live there, right? Because there's not a university in your town.
Yeah. No.
So do you know anybody, any of your friends that have taken the IELTS exam already?
No. My friend just very good in TOEIC test,
In
but
Georgia, okay,
but
which
not.
is which is not as good as I don't think it's as hard as TOEIC is what you take first, right? And then you take IELTS. Um, maybe you might want to go to the school and see if there's somebody there that speaks English pretty well. Um, do you have any friends back in Saigon that are really good at English?
No, my friend they don't want to learn other
Oh,
language.
oh, that's too bad because you know the fact that you know English and that you want to improve your English and get a good score is is very, very important
No.
for your success in in your life in your future. And I'm really, really excited for you because not everybody wants to do that. And they are, my friend Nam, I met him 2 hours after I moved to Vietnam. And he's still, I mean, he lives 10-minute walk from me right now in Poland. And we see each other almost every day. And he practices his English every day because we talk in English. But his younger brother, who is 24, maybe about that, just got transferred from his job from Saigon to Bangkok, Thailand. And a lot of it has to do with the fact that he knows how to speak English because he can go to Thailand and their second language is basically English. So the common language for them, besides Vietnamese and Thai and stuff, is English, and that's how they communicate. So his ability to make better money and to travel is because he knows English. His sister, she works at a dental office, but her job is to talk with foreigners every day, telling them about how to improve their smile and the look of their teeth. And for a girl, she makes about 14 million a month. That's pretty good money for a young girl that's 21 years old. Their youngest brother is 16. He speaks better than you do, and he's only been learning English a little over a year, maybe a year and a half at the most. But he's like you, he works really, really hard. He works every day, studying, practicing, and that's what it takes. When you go to the park and you learn how to walk on your hands, you just didn't do it the first time. It took practice, right?
Yeah.
Takes practice over and over and over again to do something well, no matter what it is. It's like when you bent over backwards. I couldn't believe you could do that. I don't know how you start that without falling over. But anyway, so it takes practice, it takes determination, and I think you have that. So you stick with it. I'll try to help you what I can.